how's it going, everyone? It's Liam Carson here with another episode of Supernatural, with episode 17 of season 6. Yeah, we lost quite a few people in the last episode. Samuel being one of them, who of course returned at the beginning of this season. We lost Rufus, who, we loved dearly, especially with his interactions with Bobby. So, yeah, but, it was quite nervous, like, especially with the little worm thing, that was, infecting, certain people and all of that. Some got lucky, as I mentioned, some did not, so, yeah, but, of course, with, the situation of Mother of all, aka Eve, that ramped up in the last episode, so, we're at that point now, where we're about to come to, we're at the beginning of the end of this season. So, we're definitely going to be ramping things up from here onwards, I feel. So, as well as a few other stories that need to be, of course, divulged with this season. But, with that said, why don't we get into this episode of Supernatural? It's episode 17 of season 6. Let's go. Oh no, is he gonna go flying full off just at the right spot? Ooh, Nelly! Oh my god, it's... Okay, that was really elaborate. But I had a feeling that was gonna happen, just not like that. Oh my god, it's...
You two just gonna stand there like the ugly girl at the prom, or you gonna pitch in?
These are all blood relatives.
What do you think, a family curse?
Could be.
Hey, Grumpy.
Oh!
I don't want to do crap. Leave me alone.
Bobby.
Get out of my house, both of you. You're driving me nuts.
I hate seeing him so
Bobby.
down like this.
Now!
Oh.
Tell me you haven't been drinking this whole time.
Ah!
You're worse than the boys. I'm working.
My God, hang on a week and this place goes completely to hell.
What the fuck?
What is wrong with you, Bobby Singer?
Get a pen. It's a long list.
What the fuck?
You sound like a bar. Not to me, too.
Hello? I mean, you're back, you're dead.
So watch up. I'll fix this something.
Anybody ever tell you you're a pain in the ass?
That's why you married me.
What?
Don't tell me what to do, Ellen.
What the fuck is... Wait, what the fuck is going on? Are we in some kind of alternative timeline? Or something? Where Joe and Ellen never died, and... Yeah. Wait, I need to know, what the fuck?
It's gold.
You mean like gold?
Why would a handyman have gold just lying around in his garage?
I don't know.
Very,
There's
very...
definitely a skeleton in this
I
family's
guess
closet.
inconspicuous hiding
I mean, accidents
spot.
don't just happen accidentally. You know what I mean?
I was gonna say, that's why they call them accidents,
Family
Dean.
records. What?
Routine question. Any ties to the Nazi party?
Excuse me?
Did Grandma ever piss off a gypsy?
Jesus!
Okay, you know what?
I don't know what kind of study you're doing, but it's over right now. So
Bloody heck!
I'll just cut to the chase here.
Wait, what? Wait, hello? Is this you? That moved that guy's bottle and... Yeah. Oh my god! No way! Oh my... What's your deal? Wait. I've got a bit of an idea who this could be, but I might be off. Because, after watching Xena and everything, I'm just thinking the Fates.
The families all came over to America the same year. Yeah, 1912, but here's the real weird part. They all came over on the same boat.
Really?
Yep.
All right, so what's so special about
Oh
Nothing. It was a
no!
boat. It did what boats do.
Oh no!
The Titanic.
Oh shit!
So?
So, looks like the first mate spotted it just in time.
Jeez! What if the Titanic, you know, all those billionaires that took the submarine would still be alive?
This first mate, Mr. I.P. Freely.
Well, that's not suspicious. You got a picture of old Freely?
I.P. Freely.
I saved it. Anything else I can
But
answer
you've
for
just
you?
changed history. I mean,
Why? What?
Why
it's
did you
great that all those lives were saved,
I
but
hated the movie.
What movie?
Exactly.
no,
So you saved a cruise liner because...
Because that god-awful Celine Dion song made me want to smite myself.
Celine Dion.
So she's a destitute lounge singer somewhere. Like, you don't drive an Impala. Yes, what's an Impala? Trust me, it's not important. And of
Oh,
course,
shit.
Ellen and Joe are alive.
oh shit, oh shit. No,
Yes,
that's
they're
the
supposed to be
Impala.
dead.
We can. We need to know who's after him.
Sorry, you have me confused with the other angel? You know, the one in the dirty trench coat who's in love with you? I don't care.
Wow. Oh wow, rude.
Goodbye, boys.
Not his,
wait,
not
wait,
his
wait.
problem. He's just happy to
Son of
save
a
the
bitch.
Titanic. So he saved the Titanic because of James Cameron, basically, and Celine Dion.
And then one of them writes it all down in her day runner of death.
High-level stuff.
AKA the
Anyway.
Death Note.
Fits. Now we know what Balthazar did. It seems to me that
Maybe fate is
Trying
just
to
clean up the mess.
Yeah, she's trying to untangle
How do we stop it?
the kerfuffle.
Okay, you two, listen up.
Oh no. Oh no.
make sure.
Keep those angels from sinking that boat. You understand me?
Jeez.
Yeah, Bobby, of course.
Because this is history for them. The Titanic never sank.
We're just trying to help you out, okay?
Help me. You almost killed me, you lunatic. Give me that.
No, you almost died.
Hey,
Just be glad I'm not suing your ass.
what's she look like?
Kind of like a librarian.
Your kind of librarian or my kind of librarian?
Well, she was wearing clothes, if that's what you mean.
All right.
Wait. You can't just walk over there.
Dude, we're not on the hit list. We haven't...
Oh shit. Oh shit! What the fuck, Fate? What the fuck? Cass!
Cass!
Oh,
Hello, Dean. Sam.
just could have been barbecued.
Where are we?
White Russia.
What?
What?
So what do we do? Kill her.
We kill Fate?
Kill Fate.
Are you shitting me?
Do you have another suggestion?
No, I'm...
I mean, this is a big...
That...
Balthazar has a
Ballsy
weapon that
thing.
will work. We'll make it easy for her. I think you have an expression for it. Tempting fate.
Oh, God.
People who are loved would be missed.
Oh, he's speaking from the heart. Oh. This is it, though. This is all that Bobby knows in this version of events.
You are a neon sign.
They're not gonna sink the boat. I promise. The
But they're
boat
gonna
stays.
have
You don't
to. Joe and Ellen have got to
Well-
embrace destiny.
If it was meant to be, then I guess whatever happens, happens.
But that's just my point. Nothing's meant to be.
Oh, I do feel so bad for Bobby, though. Like, even if these version of events aren't, I guess, canon, it's 2 episodes in a row that Bobby has just gone through the ringer with Rufus and now Ellen. It's not a Yorkshire Terrier, at least. Otherwise, Dean would be screwed.
Can't avoid Fate.
I love how they're bricking it. Like, I mean, Fate's not to be messed with. Oh no. Oh no. Oh!
What's wrong?
Oh no. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, they almost had the cheaty hadn't got the A effect. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah.
I was really, really good at what I did. Until the day of the big prize fight. And then what happens?
And then she gets
you
fired.
throw out the book.
Well, I'm sorry. But freedom is more preferable.
Freedom? This is chaos. How is it better?
I mean...
You know,
No, I didn't. Why would I?
Oh, maybe because you're in the middle of a war and you're desperate?
Oh, shit. Doing whatever it takes.
This is about the souls.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Shit.
That angel went and created 50,000 new souls for your war machine.
Whoa.
Confused.
Fate strikes when you least expect it.
Balthazar, stop.
Oh, shit.
Awkward.
Yeah, you went for the sneak attack.
Get things right before I flick your precious boys off a cliff just on principle.
50,000 people for us.
No, I didn't.
Wow.
They were never born. That's far different from being killed, wouldn't you say?
Oh, shit. This whole argument of not being born versus, yeah.
You're the ones who taught me that you can make your own destiny. You don't have to be ruled by fate. You can choose
Free will, isn't
freedom. And I still believe that that's something worth fighting for. I just wanted you to understand that.
it? Holy shit.
Unravel a sweater over a chick flick?
Yes. Absolutely, that's what he did.
Wow, well, might be time to take away his cable privileges. Besides, Titanic didn't suck that bad. Win this rack.
Of course, of course. Cass. My heart. Damn, the writers are not making it easy for Bobby this for these last two episodes. I mean, first, of course, there was the Rufus situation, and then in this alternative timeline, he had a life with. I mean, yeah, Ellen was another hunter, but he still had, like, especially when you consider his first wife as well. This gave him a chance at love again, and it is kind of sad. I'm not gonna lie. So, especially for us, the viewers, as well, because you know, seeing Ellen again was like, fui. But yeah, it was just a really, really, it was just, I mean, it was kind of bizarre with the whole situation of the Titanic, of the Titanic not sinking. So yeah, but oy. I mean, those submarine billionaires would still be alive, I guess. So, but and they wouldn't have to. Well, they would have probably found something more stupid to do because, you know, you were warned, don't go down there. They did it anyways, and yeah, but oy. So yeah, with the fact that there is that situation about what is happening in heaven as well with Castiel, and yeah, so I didn't even notice the Impala had changed, to be fair, like, as well at the beginning. So you know, I know my cars, definitely. But I didn't even notice it at first, and then when they mentioned it, I'm like, oh shit. So I'm gonna have to look at it again, because it just completely flew over my head. But no, that was a really, really great episode. Solid stuff. Oh, what a great AU story, though. For the most part, because obviously some of it took place in the present. But not just that, though, but getting to be introduced with Atropos, which I did have a bit of an inkling giving, what I know a bit about the Fates just in general and that. I did have a bit of an inkling that, is this going to be, the Fates that we're going to be dealing with when we saw the Gold Straw? Because, of course, that ties into, how life goes and all of that. So, in terms of how the Fates, it operate and all of that. So, yeah. But, yeah, it seems like we're going to see her other two sisters at some point, probably, hyping them up. So, yeah. But man, I really thought that this was great stuff. Like, especially with Cass, and there's this idea of him giving Balthazar orders, basically, to get the Titanic saved, which is just nuts. And that causes a whole ripple effect, where James Cameron's movie didn't get made, so wonder what was the movie then of that year then. I'm going to search 1998 in terms of movies. No, but that caused a whole ripple effect to the point where the Impala changed. It didn't cut. I was completely oblivious at first. I didn't even see the stripes for some reason when it came to apparently Armageddon was the next top movie in 1998. Okay, I never watched it. Don't know what it's about. But yeah, I didn't even notice. Like, it just completely went over my head until Balthazar did bring it up. So, and then I went back and I'm like, oh shit, yeah, because the little front thing, there was a logo there where it wasn't before. So yeah, but even so, like even the there was a bit of a big change because I think there was an orange stripe on top of it. So, oh well. So yeah, but that's offensive. Just changing the Impala, right? So, but it's even more offensive just bringing Joe and Ellen into the mix because yeah, I mean Dean was because. I mean, it was always going to be very, very interesting from Dean's point of view as well because he was a bit hit when Joe and Ellen died. So when, I guess, normality sank in, I was wondering about his reaction to things. But, it was a bit of a low blow just bringing Joe and Ellen back. Oh, well, at least Ellen, because Joe was still alive, but we didn't see her, obviously. But not just that though, but Ellen was married to Ellen was married to Bobby. So and you know what? I would have loved to have seen how that would have worked. I'm not gonna lie. I really want to ship them. So given when Joe and Ellen were alive, I would have wanted to see how that panned out. So. Yeah, but we got a little tease. That's, I guess, the thing. So yeah, but still, that was a low blow. That was a low blow. So especially since Rufus died, and we could clearly see that was having an effect on Bobby. Not just that though, but this is he's lost someone close 2 episodes in a row. Of course, in the real timeline, he won't even know. But we're vibing off these characters and all of that and their journeys, so we're feeling pain for Bobby, even if Bobby doesn't feel it in regards to Ellen in the real timeline. It still hurts a lot for us because that's 2 close people. So. Because you just got to think, this didn't just happen as a one-shot event. They had history, Bobby and Ellen. In that timeline, they had history. So, and we've gotten to know about Ellen. This isn't just some random person that we've never seen before. We've gotten to know Ellen as well. So, meshing them 2 together hurts so much. So, yeah, but... yeah, I just really, really thought that this was great stuff, though. Especially in regards to elevating things. I mean, we're going to get a big episode on that in the remaining episodes that we have in regards to what's happening with the heavens. Because that's a really big thing if he's, creating souls essentially for, this situation. All of these lives saved on the Titanic, and more so if you want to count the submarine situation, I guess. So, yeah. As soon as they mentioned they all came in on the same boat in 1912, you knew where they were going, because it's pretty synonymous, isn't it? But yeah, I was thinking, okay, like, what exactly was all happening, and like, were Joe and Alan not supposed to die, etc. So yeah, but it made sense when it did, before we did see the picture of Balthazar, it made sense it was not going to be fate, because this is a pretty big event. So, but with Joe and Ellen dying, that might not have supposed to have happened, but because I mean, it wasn't supposed to happen. To me, it wasn't supposed to happen. Okay, Joe and Alan should have been alive. There you go. Because we all missed them. So yeah, but it also makes sense on why this butterfly effect affected why this affected, I guess, Ellen and Joe. Why they had to be brought back. I mean, they could have left Joe to have died, but that wouldn't have made sense with Joe's predicament when she did die. Yeah. And I made a mention about, well, if Joe dies, then Ellen, is not long for this world. They are too bonded, and yeah, she couldn't live without Joe. So, you had to bring both Joe and Ellen back, even if we didn't see Joe. But I get why they had to be included. The stakes were really high. It's just a shame that Bobby is being used as an emotional punch bag for like 2 episodes in a row, because but it also makes sense for Bobby's character as well. I mean, he just lost Rufus, and now he's gonna lose someone else again, and it's like, gee, can we give this guy a break, right? So it does make sense, but it also like has high stakes in this, I guess. So because Dean and Sam, they're close to Bobby. And now there's this idea of, okay, well, do we undo the do we let the Titanic happen in terms of crashing the iceberg? Because there are all of these people who didn't exist anyways, who are just randomly, who've just randomly occurred. And it was very, pardon me, it was very interesting going into the whole debate on, undoing the lives that should not have happened versus killing them. Because, like, they shouldn't, but they've still got history as well at the end of the day. It's a very, very tricky subject, isn't it? But this is also not an, the legit timeline. And this has all been manufactured, especially on Castiel's orders, seemingly. So him and Balthazar are getting too close. But it will be, like, when we do get to that moment where we find out what is happening, it's going to be very, very juicy. So, yeah. But, yeah, like I said, the whole argument on, do we get rid of people who didn't exist in the first place? Or like, is this going to be chalked down to murder, basically? It's a very, very interesting subject, in a sense, because they did live, really. They've got history. But it's, you see what I mean? They've got history, but it's not the real timeline as well. So, yeah, it is very, very complicated. And yet, yeah, it just seems so simple. History has to pan out in a sense. So, yeah. But yeah, it was just very, very great, this episode, especially Faye, who, you know, was cute. So yeah, and I get it. She was screwed with the, you know, the whole apocalypse thing. Screwed there. The past changing. That's crossing a line. So yeah, and and this is a bit of a shady tactic there from Castiel. So I do get her anger at this whole situation. So yeah. So yeah, I do sympathize with Fate, but yeah, it was just very, very like I said, the inclusion of the Fates, should I say, because I'm assuming the two other sisters are going to come into play at some point in the future. Really, really great. Especially with how she was, of course, just changing where items were, because that's the thing that threw me when I found the gold strand. These things are happening just like as if it was perfectly planned, really. And they are of course with the gold strand. I didn't think anything of the gold thing at first because yeah, it was the strand, if anything, because I'm gonna associate like a little strand of gold to either Rumpelstiltskin, which I didn't think this was, because that would be a can of worms to open, but I'm sure we'll get there at some point, or it was gonna be the Fates, and given how things were lined up perfectly for their fates to end, yeah, so. But it was a very, very, very great inclusion, especially in regards to, of course, the Titanic shebang and how she was not on board with that. Because the past, you know, changing the past, changing things that have been established and we can just look back on, it's crossing that line and it's not cool. So, yeah, but I found this to be a very interesting episode. I mean, we've had, of course, alternative universe stories before, but this one was very, very interesting with, you know, bringing the Fates, bringing Castiel, and, you know, there is that weaponization, should I say, of souls, really. So, I don't like the sound of that, but I really, really enjoyed further progression with Castiel and Balthazar. But I will say, though, I wouldn't have minded if, you know, that was truly the simple reason. Because he hated Celine Dion. So, it is so fucking petty. Like, yeah. Imagine just going back to change it just because of a song. I mean, there have been worse songs in established movies and all of that, I guess. But this was I guess this was based on a real event, so that James Cameron really succeeded on. So, but yeah, then we wouldn't have this fun debate on, you know, did Rose make enough room for Jack? We would not have that. So, he got like low key. The song was the first reason. The stupid debate was the second. So. But no, in all seriousness, I wouldn't have minded if, you know, if it was so stupid, like, if it was something so stupid like that. But then again, if you're bringing in Cass being responsible for giving Balthazar the orders, especially in regards to his predicament, it adds a bit of layers and it adds a bit of curiosity to Castiel's character, with what is happening for him. But still, it is something bizarre, isn't it? But yeah, really, really enjoyed it. So yeah. But yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Toodles!